She don't speak.
The views and opinions expressed in the media or comments on this channel are those of the speakers or authors and do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster. Due to the social nature of this broadcasting channel, videos may contain copyrighted material by another entity or person. This channel's owner, me, claims no copyright to be said to said content. And the broadcaster of this channel, me, cannot be held accountable for the copyrighted content because we'll just be discussing it. We are not featuring it. The broadcaster of this channel, me, is a messenger and sharer of information and strives to verify, but cannot warrant the accuracy of copyrights or completeness of the information on this channel. If you have a complaint about something or you find your content is being used incorrectly, please contact the broadcaster, me, prior to making a copyright claim. I will gladly rectify any claim that you make that is actually real. It's almost time. Grown and sexy. It's almost time. Life with Jamila.
Sunshine.
Lori,
Look,
hey, Lola.
it's not almost here. It is here. My co-host, my equal partner in crime. This is Jamila with Life with Jamila. And if you do not know me, I am Lori, aka Lolo with the big ass.
Hey, Lolo. We look forward to hosting you on our new segment, Grown Folk Talk with Lori and Jamila, or Jamila and Lori.
Hey guys, happy Sunday to you. I hope everybody is doing amazing. It's been an interesting afternoon, and I was just chilling, hanging out, you know. And I said, I wonder what everybody is doing. Hey, Anthony, my YouTube hubby. I know, right? I'm going to work on another song. I'm going to figure something out. Hey, real mamas. Andrea. How is everybody this Sunday? Andrea, I hope you enjoyed yourself. What's up, Queen Lady T? How are you doing? Andrea, you look so refreshed and relaxed, and that's what you needed, you and Erica. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself because you needed it. Y'all needed it. And if no one else deserved it, you all did. So I am absolutely thrilled that you guys got some rest and all, and some good old spa loving. I haven't been to the spa in forever. who knows? Birthday is coming up. Maybe I can go on over to the spa because yeah, I could use that. I also could use that a little bit, but you never know. You never know. So I was trolling through the streets and looking on my email and got a message, and I got your email too, Anthony. Got your message, or got one of the notifications for Sean's Patreon. And on the Patreon, if you have not subscribed or joined his Patreon, I think it's a good idea because you will get a ton, and I do mean a ton. Oh, wait, now see, I done something wrong here. Let me fix this. You can find an amazing amount of videos and footage on Sean's Patreon. So if you haven't yet joined it, it is not too expensive. And for me to say that, then it can't be too expensive because we all know how cheap that I am. Other than that, I got to see Internet Granny's video. And Internet Granny, I just want to play a little bit of it. Please don't be mad at me and striketh me down. But I was hoping we could have a really, hey, Granny Love, Rizzo, what's up? Hi, Brooke Valentine. I'm sorry, you know what happens when I switch back over and I'm only on one monitor this time because I'm at the other computer, but that's a whole nother thing. But yes, I wanted to share some of what Internet Granny was showing because boy, oh boy, was it not the most truth that I have ever seen in my life. So without further ado, let's dissect it a little bit and let's see which one fits her more so than others. Alrighty, so let's pull up our Internet Granny and go from there. I'm trying to hit it on the actual thing. You know what? I'll get there one day. Y'all will know. Nope. I am so glad she brought this up. Hey, Mrs. Diva. Show us because I'm confused. She has a lot of different disorders. Go right ahead, Internet Granny. Think that's been going on longer. Gotcha, Miss Diva. Oh yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Hey, Triple L. Now, I think that definitely says everything about Tracy that we need to ever know in our entire life. Let me get on back over here because I would hate to think that she is just occupational, not occupational, oppositional defiance disorder. In my opinion, it seems that that kind of applies more toward kids. You know, when it's can't listen to adult behavior and everything, that kind of seems a little bit more along the line of kids. But when it comes to um, adults, and yes, she is an adult. Tree Dog is an adult. She is the same age as me, which will be 50 coming up. And you guys don't forget to come over to the birthday party. We just gonna be having a ball. But yes, she's the same age as me, and for what she shows everybody, it's scary. It is very, very scary because I too did a little digging and I didn't pull out my psychology book because it's been just a little bit since I've been there. Did my psychology classes. So I just wanted to check on what the difference between sociopathic behavior and the oppositional disorder. Um, what is it? Oppositional defiance disorder with sociopaths. And sociopathy is now actually called antisocial personality disorder. And yeah, so in order to be a sociopath, sociopathy refers to a pattern of antisocial behaviors and attitudes, including manipulation, deceit, aggression, and a lack of empathy for others. Uh-huh. Now, sociopathy is a non-diagnostic term, which means it is not the same or it is not synonymous with psychopathy. But the overlap tends to leads to frequent confusion. Sociopaths may or may not break the law. And in this case, yeah, she breaks the law. Yeah, she weak as fuck. You right. And they may or may not break the law, but by exploiting and manipulating others, they violate the trust that the human enterprise runs on. Okay, now if that ain't Tree, this is your whole entire, this is your world, girl. And as Triple L said, you weak as fuck. So, let me drop the link because I would love one. Triple L has some wonderful things to say about that woman, and two, I would love for Internet Granny to come up here and tell us the difference between both of them. Of any information, I tell you, that trick has literally been up there just talking about everybody she talks about and says who's doing this and who's doing that, who is doing this, and they did that and they did that. How can you sit there and call anybody else out about stuff that you see them doing when you're doing the same exact thing? Age old question up here. How you gonna talk about me doing it when you do it? Same exact thing. And she's real good at that. Real good at that. So I believe that's antisocial personality disorder. It's not just social anxiety or anything like that. It is way deeper than that. Welcome. Welcome, Brooke.
Hi, Lori. I know you said Triple L.
Anybody. Look,
And I
anybody.
said, hey, Triple L. Shout out to everybody in the chat. How you guys? How's
We are
everybody doing?
well. It's a beautiful Sunday, and there are crackpots on the street, but we are doing well.
Okay, 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 okay. I
Complete
did have a
crazy.
question for you. When
Sure.
I first found out about you, it was around the time when you had read what is that lady's name? the Reed of
Mm.
Philadelphia.
Oh God,
I
yes.
think that's her name. When you
Mm-hmm.
had read her book, she dropped her book and you read it, and everybody,
Yes.
was like, "Come on over to your page or whatever," and you
Mm-hmm.
read it, and you did a phenomenal job. Since then,
Thank
I
you.
have been like, "Oh, I love me some Lori," and
Oh,
I like how you kind of you're in the stance like I am. Like we go wherever we want, we like what
right,
we like, and that's it. But
right.
the one thing that a lot of us have in common is that we do not like Cheetos.
That is the truth.
That lady.
That is the truth. I mean, that has never wavered between anybody. It's that dislike. I think it's because we see that the hate that's involved in it. And it just, oh, I mean, we can talk about each other, we can laugh at each other, but when it gets down to downright just the vileness and evilness that pops out of her mouth, it's scary. It's like they're real people like this. How?
Yes, I absolutely agree with you. And like I said before, I had mentioned it before. I noticed after that FBI stuff was going on, and remember when people kept saying,
Yes.
that she was on the FBI list. And me, I mind my business, but I'm nosy. I mind my business, but I'm
Right.
nosy, right?
We want to see.
So because my platform is off of news and information, investigations, and injustices, I have
Oh.
access to certain stuff. So I said, well, let me go see if her
Ooh.
name is on a FBI list. Like, let me go see if I put her name in and will it come up? And I be damned, it comes up because
Stop.
I swear to God, it don't tell me what it is, but it comes up like when you put her name in, like you know how somebody had went on live and they did like to see what it
Yeah.
is, and somebody was saying they say that for everybody. No, they don't. They do not say
Mm-mm.
that for everybody. When you put her information in and it asks you different questions, and if she related to this person or that person or whatever, and you
Ah.
put her city her state in there, it comes up that she is possibly on an FBI watch list. It comes up and say that. I swear to
She's a
God, it do.
she's a homegrown
Give me that.
terrorist.
That pink, pick it up. But it doesn't tell you. It don't tell you what it is. Like it actually will give you a link, and you can click on it, but the link doesn't. It doesn't show you anything.
Right.
The search
Right.
behind
Right.
you. The search behind you. It doesn't show you anything, so you really can't see. If what exactly it is. But it do say that because I did my name because I wanted
Mm-hmm.
to see if I did
That's
certain
right.
names if it would pop up and say the same thing, and it did not. I put my name in and didn't say it. I put someone else's name in who I know for a fact has a criminal record. It didn't
Uh,
even say it on their names, but it said
wow.
it on hers.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, she's a homegrown terrorist. I believe ISIS doesn't even want her. ISIS don't want her. Um, none of the terrorist groups want her. Although they could probably use her, she probably planned every attack on foreign soil thus far. Yeah,
But this is what I wanted to say though. Have y'all noticed that she hasn't said anything about children since then?
yes. She hasn't. She's too busy talking about how somebody speaks, their
Hmm.
sinuses, how fat they are. And Tracy, you should never come for anybody else being fat again. Never, ever, 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 ever. Because Postmates has been good to you, girl.
Amen. And that
Okay?
picture, she picked up some weight. I
Yes, she
seen that.
did.
She picked up some weight since the last time that she was on, and when she
Hmm.
came on the other day,
Oh, yes.
honey, Tribe was right when she said what she said. I said, yeah, I don't know
Hmm.
why if I ain't added in there. If I missed that part, I don't know if she was just amazed
Child.
by the ugliness or if she just couldn't see. But I see she picked up about good 15, 20 pounds.
Oh, yes, she did. And now with her being in the house, generally your color goes to the lighter side. So
Correct.
how is it that she's getting darker in the face? What's going on up there that you need that much ashy makeup to go? I don't understand. I don't understand, but she should never talk about nobody. And I love that her eyelash was just popping on up.
Okay. Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
I said, let me tell you something. I don't know if I made kudos to Sean, because Sean knows how to get to the girls, okay?
Yes, he
Sean
does.
knows how to get to the girls, because baby, that lady hadn't shown her face in so long, and Sean
Mm-hmm.
came up with that. She was so bad. Like, miss, you
Ooh.
can't, we know, number one, let me tell you how slow she is. We are still going through a pandemic. Our 45 signed a
Mhm.
declaration on August the 8th, not a declaration, an executive order stating that
Right.
majority of the states can't evict anyone. Her dumbass falls for it. Like, miss,
Oh my goodness. To
that's how you,
show that
dog, like,
light in the
dog.
background.
And
Child.
she ain't comprehended. She got mad because Sean was like, yeah, I got you, dummy. We got you.
Now we know why you hiding. Now we know why you hide. I ain't feel
She
like
picked
coming
that
on
weight.
camera.
She picked that weight up. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay. Listen, Tree Dog, I picked up some weight too, Tree Dog.
Okay. And
Look,
I was
I'm gonna
fat to
tell you what to
begin
do.
with.
Let me tell you what to do, Tree Dog. If you listen to Tree Dog, if you're listening, you need to just go ahead and eat a salad. And after you eat that salad, just continue to keep eating some salad. You'll lose some
The
weight.
they do have salads at Subway, Tree Dog. They have salads too, just in case you didn't know that. They have some salads, but she ain't trying to do that. Mm-mm. And she trying to save her YouTube ship children. Oh, from lying on each other. I see Mr. Triple L. I see that. But you know what? She always claims she ain't in it, but she's always poking herself in it. So why you mad? She stay mad, stay hostile. I have never seen somebody so mad at the world constantly. How, where they do that at? Or it must be down in hell somewhere. Because she just hates the entire world, and it's just amazing. But yet her and Tim Blaine are like buddy buddy. How does that happen too? I don't quite get it. Oh, Brooke, did we lose you, boo?
No, I'm here. I'm sorry. I had the mute on for a minute. I actually was talking and the mute came on. But I
Oh,
don't
child.
understand it neither because he really like talks about everybody and he talks about her too. But I just heard somebody say in somebody's chat, I'm not even gonna name the person, but they was like, yeah, Tree Dog's chat turned on her yesterday.
Did
Did you see that?
they? No. See, I
I
can't
didn't see
watch
that one.
her. She drives me to drink. I mean, or makes me want to drink.
I don't.
I haven't seen her. So they turned on her. Oh,
That's what I heard.
well, hell, she blocked everybody. Ain't nobody in there but trolls and her
Yeah.
mods. All
Yeah,
800 of them.
she blocked me because I couldn't figure out why she was so worried about when they was all down in Orlando. Because I usually
Oh,
don't say
God.
nothing, but I just had to say something that day. And I'm like, are you jealous? Like, are you okay? Are you okay? Because you is
No.
worrying about, like, are you mad because you're not in Orlando? And oh my
Yep.
God, for the life of me, Lori,
Mm-hmm.
for the life of me, I am so not understanding what the issue is with this show. I don't get it how
Oh, my
people can't
gosh.
comprehend how things work. I just don't understand for the life of me. And then it's like we already know, like, all right, some people minds function differently than others. Granted,
Right,
I can
right.
respect that. But if you are going into something and you already know what it is, like it's being said to what it is, we especially anybody that's in that type of atmosphere knows how
Mm-hmm.
reality shows work, knows
Right.
how they have to do a pilot, they have to pitch and get this stuff done so that the show can get picked up. What the
Exactly. And
what?
it makes no sense. And they not gonna sit there and paint anybody in this wonderful, positive, angelic light, because that's not what's gonna get played. I mean, damn.
Exactly.
Ask Tamar. That's not what's gonna get played. They're gonna play up every insecurity, every bit of hatefulness. So I know that's the reason they probably contacted her to begin with. Who was it that said they look for the people that has the biggest beefs?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Tim Blaine and Jay Wilson,
I
and
think
then
that's probably why
Tracy.
she mad. I think that's why
Yes.
she mad at Sean Bradley because he didn't introduce. I don't think that he asked her because out of everybody that was there, and this is
That's
only from
true.
what I'm saying. I don't know
Yeah.
100%, but I'm just looking at what I'm saying because when she was talking about it, she was kind of basically saying at that time, like, that's kind of messed up that all you got all these other people that came. Why you
Hmm.
ain't picked me to come? I'm out here, I'm fighting with Fire Babe, and I'm fighting with all these other people, and I got numbers because she was getting the numbers at one
She
point. She
was.
was
She
absolutely
was.
killing it, and
Hmm.
Sir King came and took her shit down. Excuse my
He
language. I'm gonna say
knocked her. Oh,
what?
please, child. He knocked her
Mm.
completely off of her Game of Thrones throne. Knocked her all the way off of it. And not
And I
only
said,
did he double, I mean, he doubled her large audience.
turn it
And
down.
he does. Oh, Sagittarius Queen said that he did ask her. Oh, you mean the second time he asked her for
And she
dinner?
turned it down.
That's because
Meaning
her
for the
feelings
show.
was hurt.
What it, I feel okay. Listen, like I said before, I
Mhm.
had made this comment before. Opportunity is opportunity, and I guess some people just
Thank
not
you.
business savvy when it comes to certain stuff. And right now, I have my entrepreneur hat on, and I'm
Oh,
thinking business savvy. So I promise you,
right.
and sometimes I be forgetting. I can't have everybody think like how I think because everybody don't think how I think. That's what makes us uniquely us, right?
Right.
But
Exactly.
something similar, like I'm not understanding if this is something potentially that thousands and millions of people will probably see. Why wouldn't you want that opportunity? You're not paying for nothing. You're not paying for your travel. You're not paying for food. You're not paying for anything. All you're doing is showing up and giving your best foot forth. So if your best foot forth is comedy, shit, I'm showing up. I'm cracking on everybody because
All
I need
day.
to get Kevin Hart to see this. I
Okay.
need for some people to see this because this is what I am, right? But I'm
Exactly.
not gonna stomp on nobody else because I didn't want to take the opportunity to better myself and my family and then
Right.
try to throw other people under the bus. I mean, I just don't get it. It doesn't make logical sense to me. I
But
mean,
she's
I just
not
don't get it.
logical. She's not logical.
No,
There is
look,
nothing logical about her.
not just her. Shit, there's other people on these YouTube streets that I'm tired of keep hearing about.
Yeah.
Oh, these people trying to use you, ma'am. Who is trying to use what? You're not making sense. That does not make sense because if I feel like somebody's trying to use me, especially with
Hmm.
something like this, I'm going to use them to my advantage. I got a free
Exactly.
trip. I got food. I got this. So, all right, what they want me for? Because I'm funny. All right, so I'm getting ready to turn
Okay.
up. Let me go meet some people. Let me go meet some
Hmm.
producers. Hey, what's up? How you doing? What's your name? Let's hook up.
Exactly.
Hook
Let
up
me
with them.
show you
Exchange
me.
information.
Oh,
Get
yes.
connection.
There's
Take
cameras
pictures when
here,
it's time to
cameras
put it
there.
out.
Oh, yes. Let me
Right,
get myself in the
right.
camera.
What? And see, listen, I promise you, I'm gonna take it. Come on, let's take a picture. I know I ain't gonna put it out until after we finish. So that goes to show that you getting your resume and getting your stuff in order for you to want to become something.
Exactly.
I just can't understand it. Like Five get it. Five babe get it. She got it. She
Okay.
got that F factor. Sean Bradley got it. Like the
Yup.
women that he has right now, they got it. Even the
Yes.
men. QB got it.
Yes.
He knows
Yes.
that. They know this. That's
Exactly.
why they are elevating. They're moving to different heights. And I don't care what nobody say. You can see it. I can see it. I'm on the outside looking
Yes.
at it. I don't have a connection with none of them. I'm looking at it as a sub on my behalf, and I'm looking at it at a business aspect.
That's right.
I'm
That's
looking at
right.
how we are in strange times. So strange things are going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
This could seem strange to some people, right?
Right.
But
But
it's
you never
real.
know
It's
what it's going to
realistic.
be tomorrow.
But Lori,
Yeah.
here's one thing that I wanted to put out real quick, right?
Hmm. Go ahead,
I
honey.
heard somebody make a statement and they said, why would I come to somewhere knowing I don't like a person, jeopardize my safety, jeopardize my well being, jeopardize everything that I have for a show, allegedly, right?
Uh-huh.
I heard them say that. And then they said, I'm not jeopardizing myself for no goddamn body, which they don't have anything. But this is what I was thinking.
Hmm.
After that person said that, right? I'm thinking, and I'm like, well, the people who was down there, they got probably more to lose than you do. They are
That's true.
homeowners. They are professionals. I think Sean is
Mm-hmm.
a teacher. He's a professional. I think
Mm-hmm.
um I think D Ramsey, she's a
Yeah.
professional. Like everybody is professional. So if something was to go down, meaning a fight or something that
Yep.
can't be, that goes overboard or whatever,
Right.
then they have probably way more to lose than you. They have
They do.
children as well. That babe
Yeah.
has her own home. She's a homeowner.
Right.
She has rental properties. She has Leah.
That's
What do
right.
you mean? Why would these people want to come to a location to jeopardize what they have over someone who they probably consider a bum? I'm not
Exactly.
saying that they're a bum. I'm
No.
just saying as
But
a
yeah, but
they
why
don't make
would
sense to
they?
me.
It doesn't.
Like
It
if it,
doesn't.
what I mean? Like if it was people that was for sure, I know they bums and they gutter, then I'd be like, all right, I'm with you, right? I understand they ain't got nothing to lose. I got you. But look at the people who was there. They all have something to lose if they were to get in a fight or get locked up because they have other things that is bigger that is on the outside.
They do. They
Man,
do.
these I've been preaching all morning, I promise you. I've been
Child,
preaching
but
all
it
morning.
is
It's
absolutely
weird.
the truth. We got people that know what it is. I mean, and it's a basic understanding. It's a basic understanding that you're not the only one with something to lose. The reason to even go out on this limb is because of the potential. There is no actual what's the word I'm looking for? Everything is a risk. There is no reward without risk.
Correct.
It's just no reward without risk. And if you're going out here trying to gain and become more than what you are, then you might as well do it on a public platform where people can actually help you. But you could go out the house tomorrow to go to the store and you're risking yourself and your well-being. So I'll gladly risk it for a
Right.
chance to not only, like you said, better myself, but better my families, better everything. We're trying to create generational wealth, not just that temporary, quick fix kind of thing. And this could be a platform to do it.
Right. You're right.
It could be a
You,
good
you're
platform,
absolutely correct.
but nope,
I mean,
nope.
it'll be an excellent platform because you have to look at it like this. When it comes down to like what are we doing now? YouTube is right. It's getting
Right.
to the point where a lot of stuff is not necessarily done like how it used to be because again of COVID. COVID changed a lot.
COVID
So we're
changed
doing things
everything.
differently. Yes, schools are
Mm-hmm.
doing different. They're doing virtual learning. Oh, and
Mm-hmm.
baby, oh my God, that's a whole nother topic. But this
That
virtual
is,
learning.
I feel for the parents.
Man, when I tell you that people are getting in trouble for having their backgrounds dirty, I mean, Lord have mercy, Jesus be defense. I mean, Lord have mercy,
I mean, these people,
man,
I was not teacher material to
man.
begin with. I never wanted to be a teacher. And
Woo.
for all of these children that are now home, that you were getting a break from it and you could go to work and you were like, oof, okay. And then when you had a day off and the kids were at school, it was even sweeter. So I could not have gone through COVID 10 years ago when my baby girl would have been 9 and my son would have been 10. I couldn't have done it.
Correct.
No.
Yep,
I, I
you're
give
right.
props to the parents. I give props, but it is going to show up in cracks. And some of these children are going to become children that may not be in the same mental space, the same educational space anymore. They won't have the socialization skills that they were gaining in school anymore. Um, and it's going to be a whole lot of mental issues going on
Yeah,
just from the parents to the kids. I mean, no more will they get bullied in school because they're at home, but they may be
yeah.
getting bullied by the parent now because they
Well,
tired of looking at them.
some areas are they are about to start getting doing in class. So
Ah,
I knew for me, I live in Baltimore County,
right.
so they're starting and the end of October they're starting to let people come back in, and but they're
Ah,
doing small classes. So like
right.
instead of having a class of 20 to 30, the class is going to be like 10, and then they'll have separate days that they'll go. I know Atlanta has already started. Some parts of Atlanta has already
Ah,
started in school now because they started the 1st of August online. So
well,
now
yeah.
I think they have like three in class and one virtual, or two in class and one virtual, something to that magnitude. But they are doing it now, similar to, back in the day when they had special
Yeah,
ed, or what we would call DEC, how it would be
they
like five or
did.
six people in the class. It's going to be
Exactly.
something similar to that, simply
Wow.
because of that. But yeah, and believe it or not, definitely, I have a 5 year old. I want my son to be healthy as possible, but I do feel like he is being cheated of his in class experience. Like,
Yes.
I think, it's not the same as him being in class, not around me, not me
Mm-hmm.
governing him, but he's around another authority. He has to listen and do things. I mean, it's going well so far, but I can't
Right.
wait till the school part happens, because I think that's what is needed. But I do want it to happen safe as possible. So
Oh yes. And is it
I'm
ever
letting
gonna
them
be
take their
safe
time.
anymore? It needs. I
Probably
mean,
not.
oh man, my sister is a special ed teacher. She's been a special ed teacher for years, many years, and also did in-home counseling. So her job, of course, is suffering because now she's going to try to they're going to try to call her in to teach the regular students as well, but there are going to be so many students that were coasting along in regular class that are not going to be able to do that anymore, so there will be the need for more of these special classes. And I mean, it's just everything that we knew it to be, where the kids were not feeling, they all had their little ranks and their own little monarchies, and they knew where they kind of fit in. But now everything is turned upside down because those kids that were getting the one-on-one attention are going to be, in my opinion, a little bit better and more well adjusted to that type
Right.
of learning than the
Hmm.
child that's in the class of 25 people, and can be the class clown because they always acting different when they at home with you than when they in that school.
Absolutely. Right.
Hmm.
And it's a different ball game. And that's where I'm at with it. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. As soon as possible, as soon as it's safe, the safer the better. I'm not going to rush them, but I do believe that the children need to be in a better environment, because as of right now,
Hmm.
a lot of parents are getting in trouble. They're social. Listen, child protective services is being called
Oh
because
my
the
goodness.
backgrounds are showing. I lie to you not. The
Oh
backgrounds are
wow.
showing filth. Sir King actually did something on his thing last night about it, where a guy was on, and I guess they had like a BB rifle or something, and it fell in view, and the teacher saw it, and he
Oh
wound up
my
getting
goodness.
expelled from school. And he didn't have it in his hand, like, y'all see my
Right.
gun. Somebody
Hmm.
had it, and it
Hmm.
fell, and the teacher saw it.
Oh my
So,
goodness. Hi
yeah,
Derek.
and they can hear everything in the background. And I did not mean to switch the topic. I'm sorry, but you know how
No.
stuff goes. We start talking, and
No,
before you know
no.
it, we didn't talk about something totally
Exactly.
different.
But see, that's the whole thing. When people keep talking about you can't talk to people, you can't make friendships up here. I think that is such a big crock of bull because I mean, we have things in common and we can talk on common ground. That's the whole thing when it comes down to it. Um, I get tired of the people always talking about, oh, that's all she talk about. Oh, that's all he talk about. It. They don't know this and they don't know that, and it's ridiculous because this is the foundation of. I mean, you meet somebody in the grocery store, it's no different, in my opinion.
Come pick this up. Right.
No
You're right.
different. And so
You're
I think
absolutely
it could
right.
be. I would like to meet people that I already know share my same interests, or talk to people that I know share my same interests versus the guy in the bar.
Right. You correct. Listen. I'm right with you. I promise you, I am. I am, because
Mhm.
it's just sad.
It
So,
is sad. This whole thing is crazy. Now, thank God Tracy does not have any children.
oh my
Okay.
goodness.
We joke about that, but damn, am I glad that she had no other children, no seeds to pass herself off to. That to me is one line, one generation, one one part of the family, or one family right over there on that branch of the tree that needed to go ahead. When she die out,
Right.
because
You're
I
right.
can't. Yes, I mean, just that is dangerous rhetoric, and it's so sad that that's what we have to take in up here. But even if we were to switch, how we always say, you can always switch off somebody's channel if you don't like them. That is true. That is true. But then what? Then what?
Right.
Because it's somebody else right down the street doing the same thing, saying the same type of thing, just about a different person, or vice versa. I am, like we said, we are gonna go where we are. I'm taking the advice given. Finally, I'm not apologizing for where I go and who I talk to.
Oh,
I
thank
am no
you. We love you so
longer.
much.
I mean, I'm one of those folks that I used to be so confrontational to the point where I was fighting all the time out there. In my 20s, you couldn't even look at me wrong or I'm ready to fight. And
Yeah.
it got, as you get older, you like, nah, I ain't got it. I pick and choose my battles wisely. And that's what I always told my kids. If you are mad all the time, you're going to always stay mad. You just not going to ever feel good. So pick and choose your battles. Does it bother
Yep.
you that he leave his shoes by the door that much versus he ain't pay the bills as much? I mean, pick and choose your battles. So I'm not picking and choosing anymore. I'm going where I want to. I don't care. I mean, Triple L said they're playing them doxing games again. Of
Oh
course.
Lord.
Oh, they dox Pizarro.
That's
Uh-huh.
crazy. And I
Did
don't I don't agree with that. Like that is
no.
absolutely absurd for people to do stuff like that all because they feel as though like I mean, if something needs to be done about it. I'm serious. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. I really
Yeah,
don't. It's what purpose do you get of doing that?
exactly. I guess like I hear people say, is they looking for something to embarrass you. There's
Right.
nothing in my past that
Mhm.
I'm embarrassed about because it's what everything I've done has made me who I am today. Everything. And I like me. So therefore, whatever happened to me, whatever I did may have been bad. It may not have been all too flattering, but it did make me what I am today. And I know that I learned from it one way or the other. One way or the
Correct.
other, I
Right.
learned from it. And
Yep.
this is what people can't accept about themselves. They don't want their stuff brought out here. So when somebody does it to them, they looking for somebody to do it to. And it's just ridiculously sad that
Yep.
you
I
feel
agree.
the need to call somebody's job and tell them what.
Ignorant stuff. And
Yeah.
and that is just oh Lord have mercy.
It's crazy, and I hate it when everybody up here doxes. I don't care who it is. It could be the folks I love to death and the folks that I don't. I hate it when you putting out people's personal information, and just because somebody puts out my personal information is not going to make me feel like I want to go and looking in everywhere trying to find something about them. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Right.
It's just too ridiculous. I mean, once you have my address, which I'll gladly share if it's all that. I mean, but
Mhm.
what's gonna happen? You coming over, or I mean, this is COVID. Are you really coming over?
Right. Bring your
Really?
way. Listen, somebody come over here if they want to, they're gonna get some hot ones on it. They ain't gonna
Okay.
leave the same way they come. I made that statement. And that's
Thank
on
you.
God. That's on my kids. That's
Oh
on
yes.
everything. Somebody come
Oh
to my
yes.
house, they ain't gonna leave the same
You're
way
not
that they
gonna leave.
came.
You going out one or
Mhm.
two ways.
Yep.
Okay, one or
Um,
two ways, and we is not playing. And that's the thing. We not doing all of that. So if you willing to fight 50 million people in a mask, hopefully not catch COVID to come and get to me, then I
come
had
get
to
this
let you
work.
in. Okay. I'm gonna have to
They
let
come get
you
this
in.
work if they want to.
Okay, and then
they,
I'm gonna
they
send you
come get
back
this
out
work.
the other way.
Hmm. But
Mhm.
Lori, it was nice speaking to you. My son is summons me to
Yes.
go make some
Take
Power Ranger
care.
toys.
Go
So
take care of baby because
I'm
he is
going.
ready to get to work and do his thing. I am not mad at him. I just wanted to come up here for a quick minute, and I was hoping Internet Granny
Do
would come over.
this.
You are even better than Internet Granny. Keep coming on over here,
Mhm.
and I appreciate you. Hey, boo, we making
But
Power
it
Rangers.
was
Tell him I
yeah. He
was
making
watching Voltron yesterday.
say it again.
Tell him I was watching Voltron yesterday.
Oh, Miss Lori said she was watching Voltron. You know who
Mm.
Voltron is? I don't know who Voltron is.
He's
I don't
the
know.
he's all the You do
Hmm.
all the lions that all the
He said he don't
alien
know.
lions.
He said he
You
don't
know,
know what it is. He look, he
oh
in
my,
Power Ranger mode, so
I
he knows the Power Rangers. He don't know nothing
and
about.
he okay. Now you made me feel old, boo. I was loving on you. You go back into the non-being baby step. Wow.
Yeah. So I'm about to go take him to the store so we can make some homemade energems
All
and
right,
we can have some good family time tonight. So I just wanted to come on and spread some love and show you guys.
you baby.
You know. So hello again and bye to everybody in the chat. I will drop down in the chat for a few while I'm
Yeah.
going to the store.
Well,
And
I appreciate you. I always do.
yeah,
I love you
thank
to death.
you.
Thank you so very much, Mama, for
Same here,
popping
baby
on
love.
over, honey, because we needed some fun.
Honey.
You know, everybody. I know, honey.
Look, honey,
Bye,
oh good. I
honey
say,
fun.
Lord, why she come up with that? Because I cannot stop saying it. I'll be like, good. I'm like,
Exactly.
good. I said, shut up the fire babe with that. Because Lord
Yes,
have mercy, I be
I
telling people,
my babe. I
good.
know the folks who listen to me on my job be like, no, she did not. And I'd be like, boy, what's wrong with
Go
you?
put your shoes on. I have my flip flops on. All right, love. I'm going
Uh,
to drop on down.
Go ahead,
I have
baby.
my flip
Y'all have
flops
fun.
on.
Be safe out there.
All right, you too, love.
All right, bye. But yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Brooke, for popping up here. I love talking to the younger mothers who are holding it down. And I give nothing but props to all the parents who are homeschooling everyone, their babies and even their friends' babies, because it ain't easy. It ain't easy parenting. So when you got to add on teaching them something too, I mean, good gracious, all day. God knew what He was doing when He said, "Let me get Nick and Nia out the house first before before I had to let this out the bag because she just gonna be pitiful." But I am just thrilled that Brooke got it going on, and that being a parent, she understands what her baby is gonna be going through as far as what he's missing from being home and what he's not missing. And it's just we all of our priorities are being shifted around. So, but it's good. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. So with that said, I just wanted to tell you guys about a couple of fun things that are coming up. Now, let me. I'm getting old. Let me open up my calendar. Never thought I would be looking at a calendar for what's coming up, but yeah, getting old sucks. And but it's all good though. Let me tell you something. I'm blessed to be popping up on 50 on the 4th. And on the 4th of July, I ain't quite sure what time it is. I, of course, want to make certain that I don't be all on everybody's during their time. I want to make sure we all have fun together. So I'm gonna put a whole list together and put times and all that stuff together for different things. But it will be on the 4th. I'm also doing the Grown and Sexy on the 4th. We'll be doing the Peaches and Cream challenge that I got from Just Bambi Doe. You 53, but you feel 28 and looking mid-30s. Yes, and I'm very jealous of you, Derek. Thank you very much. I'll be turning 50. I feel and look probably 70. But my spirit is that of a 25-year-old. That is the spirit. So inside this old decrepit, as Tracy said, one foot in the grave having self. That is what it is. Oh, Derek, you terrible. You're terrible, you're terrible, you're terrible. But it's beautiful. So yes, I hope y'all come over and hang out. We just gonna be having a ball. I ain't figured out an agenda. I am going to get with a couple of our friends and all, and we're gonna build an agenda for that night. But we will be doing the Peaches and Cream challenge, courtesy of Just Bambi Doe, who tomorrow evening at 6 on her channel, on Just Bambi Doe's channel, she will be doing sloppy topping in the dark challenge. Yeah, Bambi has those really good challenges. She'll be sloppy topping in the dark with a blindfold on, and yeah. We all have agendas, right? Hey, Auntie Donna, gorgeous. How are you? Florida based Bambi Doe. Yes. Yes. Because then we'll be bike for some more fun. And perhaps I'll even do this sloppy topping in the dark challenge eventually. But I found another mukbanger that I fell in love with last night. And I swear I was drooling looking at her. So I'm going to be participating in some mukbangs. Oh, yes. I will be participating in some of the mukbangs. And they just look fun. Okay, we're going to be coming bike for all of that. And I have 10 spaces, well, 9 extra spaces on my channel for the 4th to do the peaches and creams challenge. You need 2 cans of sliced peaches, and you need a can of whipped cream, spray whipped cream, and we are going to be eating the cream out of the peaches with no hands. Oh, yes. A hot Texas stripper. Okay, I am not mad at you. Not at all. I'm not mad. If I find a hot Texas stripper, I too will be happy, I guess. Or scared. I'm not sure. I told you I'm getting old, Derek. Stop playing. You know what, Derek? You know what? I'm not. I am not. I'm not going there with you, sir. Not at all. At least not until the 4th. And then we'll have all kinds of dirty jokes and fun. Oh, yes, we will. So I want all you guys to come back. That's going to be part of the Grown Folks TV with Jamila, or Live with Jamila and Lori, aka Lolo. So you guys come back for that. And I can't think of anything else right now. But yes, go please support Bambi tomorrow at 6 p.m. on her channel. Tell her Lori sent you. Join her subscription. Become a subscriber of hers. She's got her own little join tab, and she does workouts and all kinds of stuff. She does great stuff. We all do great stuff, but she does a whole lot of stuff. But yes, I'm going to be figuring out a whole lot more to do. Go please subscribe to Mr. Live Love Laughing, aka Triple L, and his wild dancing fun. And Triple L, we got to get together because I really want you to help me with something. Okay, and it'll be funny and it'll be fun, and we can show it to all. But yes, we will all talk later. Strippers add to a man's quality of life. You know what? Derek, if you want to spend money, listen, the Cash App is up there. If I can remind you of good things, feel free. Feel free. But do come back, though. That we definitely love. Subscribe to Life with Jamila, Jamila's Creative Designs, I think. I always get the names wrong. But yes, check her out, Pop and J. Okay, because Pop's doing some things as well. And everybody up here, Derek has his channel. Please subscribe to Derek C. Williams for all of the news and things that are important that the rest of us never talk about. So yes, please subscribe to him. Hey, Kimberly Love. Hey, are you listening from work? Today was a day off. And and the day when I'm off, I just kind of look at the ceiling and be like, because I'm over it. I'm over it. But listen, I love you guys, and I will see you all in the streets out here, and I'll check you in everybody else's chat. I want you guys to enjoy your evening. Stay blessed. Stay happy, because ain't nobody letting the devil win, okay? He got to go on about his own business today. of all days, he got to go on about his own business. So I'm going to let you all go, and I love you guys.
She don't speak.
It's almost time. Grown and sexy. It's almost time. Life with Jamila.
Sunshine.
Lori,
Look,
aka Lola.
it's not almost here. It
Come
is
talk to
here.
us.
My
We got some
co-host,
things to
my
show
my
you.
my equal partner in crime. This is
If you haven't
Jamila
already
with
subscribed,
Life with Jamila.
please
And if
subscribe
you
to
have do
Life
not
with
know me,
Jamila.
I am Lori,
And also
with aka
subscribe to
Lolo with
Lori,
the big ass
aka
mouth.
Lolo. We look forward to hosting you on our new segment, Grown Folk Talk with Lori and Jamila, or Jamila and Lori.